Hello everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the max session. I am here, your Jasdeep ma'am from the Little Star School. In question number 2 of exercise 7.5 from the page number 158, in question number 2 they have written solve. So two fractions are given and either we have to do plus or minus. So let's start. 18, denominators are same, so I'll write the 18. 1 plus 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. So we got the answer 2 upon 18. Then 15, both denominators are same. So let the 15. 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3. So 9, 10, 11. We got the answer 11. Denominators are same, 7, 7. So I write the denominator 7. Then here they are telling 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5. So 6 and 7, 2. So 2 upon 7 is the answer. 22. So I'll write in denominator 22. So 1 plus 21. 1 plus 21 means what? 21 plus 1 is 22. Right? So 22 upon 22, what you can write? 22 ones and 22 ones. So we got 1 upon 1. So 1 upon 1 means equals to? It is equals to 1. 15 means denominators are same. We'll write the denominator 5 or 15. In numerator they are telling 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7. So after 7 we'll count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5. So we got 5 upon 15. Right? 8. In denominator I will write 8 because both denominators are similar. 5 plus 3. 5. 6, 7, 8. Again I got 8. So 8 upon 8 is what? 8 ones are and 8 ones are. So I will write 1. 1 is the answer. Now in G, what it is written? 1 minus 2 upon 3. 1 means here they have written in the bracket 1 is equals to 3 upon 3. If we can write 22 upon 22 is equals to 1, so we can write 1 is equals to 3 upon 3. It always depends on the another fraction. See, in this here it is written 3. So we have to divide into 3 parts. Right? So 1 equals to 3 upon 3. Minus 2 upon 3 is there. Minus 2 upon 3. So 3 denominators are same. So I'll write 3. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 upon 3 is my answer. Okay. So when 1 is given and they are telling 4 upon 5. So don't get confused when they are giving like this way. Means 1 means what? Here in the another fraction they are telling that 4 upon 5 means the thing is divided into 5 parts, right? So here we can also write 5 upon 5 because 5 ones are 5 ones are, so we are writing 1, right? So 5 upon 5 minus 4 upon 5. 5 denominators are same, so we'll write 5. And 5 minus 4 is 1, so 1 upon 5. This is our answer. Okay. Now moving to the next. H. Here 1 upon 4 plus 0 upon 4 is written. 4 denominators are same, so we'll write 4 here. 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 is always 1. Right? Here, they can also write like this way. 1 upon 4 plus 0. So don't get confused. Here, as you know, when we are doing the line addition and subtraction sums in fractions, so we have studied that when line is started, we are writing 0. And if I am dividing into 3 parts, so I am writing here 1, 2, 3. So I will write here 1 upon 0 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 3, right? So it is not compulsory to write here 3. I can also write only 0. 0, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3. So when 1 upon 4 or any another fraction is adding by 0, our answer will come the same, because nothing is adding to the previous fraction. Okay. So 1 upon 4 is our answer. Now here in I, 3 minus 12 upon 5 is given. Here it is whole number is there and here fraction is there. So as you know that from whole number we cannot subtract fraction. So we can write 3 upon 1, because whenever whole number is written, so we always imagine that 1 is there in the denominator. So minus 12 upon 5. So 1 and 5. Till now we have studied the like fraction, but 1 and 5 denominators are different, means this is a unlike fraction. So what we will do, as I have taught you and we have done how to convert unlike fraction into the like fraction, right? So we will convert that and we will solve the sum. In this 5 and 1, if we will do the LCM of 5 and 1, we will get the answer 5 only, right? So by which number I will multiply? Once I will get 5 by 5, because 1 5s are 5. But in denominator, if I am multiplying by 5, so in numerator also I will multiply by 5 only. So 3 5s are 15 and 1 5s are 5. So here we got the answer. 15 upon 5 minus 12 upon 5. So here we got the same denominator. By getting the same denominator, we can write here 5. Yes, we can write. So 15 minus 12. So after 12 will come 13, 14 and 15. 3. So 3 upon 5 is our answer. Okay. I hope that you have understood question number 2. In question number 3 of exercise 7.5 from the page number 158, the question is, Subham painted 2 upon 3 of the wall space in his room. Okay. Subham was a boy and he has painted his room wall. Okay. So we consider this was a wall and he has painted how much? 2 upon 3. So as you know that denominator means this wall would be divided into 3 equal parts, right? So we divide it 3 equal parts. Okay, 3 equal parts, and he has painted 2 upon 3 means 2 part he has painted. So we will do that. Okay, 2 he has painted. His sister Madhavi helped and painted 1 upon 3. So the sister has painted 1 upon 3 means 3 equal parts were there. 1 part was remaining. That part, remaining part, Madhavi has painted. The sister, right? Of the wall. How much did they paint together? Now we have to find out that how much they have painted together. What they are trying to say, That for example, if I say I have eaten 2 chocolates and my brother has eaten 3 chocolates. So together, how many chocolates we have eaten? So we have eaten 5 chocolate. Means if we want to find the total of something, we add, right? So in this also we are going to do the same. So we'll write Shubham painted his room wall equals to 2 upon 3. Then the sister came, Madhvi, right? Then Madhvi painted room wall is equals to 1 by 3. So now we have to find out the how much they painted together, right? So together they painted is equals to 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. As you can see, denominators are same, is they are like fraction. So we'll write the 3 and 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 means what? 3. So 3. And you know, when denominator and numerator and denominators are same, we write as 1, because 3 ones are and 3 ones are, 3 ones are. So 1 upon 1 is 1, right? So 1 is our answer. Okay.